Now, joining us today at Continental Prime tonight to help us better understand the situation in Ghana is Dr. Patrick Asumim. He's an economist and he joins us from the Ghanaian capital, Accra. Very warm welcome to you, Dr. Asumim.
Good evening and good evening to viewers.
Now, Dr. Asumim, President Nana Akufo-Addo says talks with the International Monetary Fund are going on well and is reassuring investors with the latest admittance on the state of the economy. How worried should investors in Ghana be at this point, looking at the current situation of things in the country?
Yeah, so I think as your report has shown, the country is currently not in a good position at all. The public finances, the government's budget and the public debt have all gone out of a good place. And then also, you know, we haven't really done enough to try and arrest this. So I think at the moment, the country is not in a good place. The IMF discussions, the president has tried to assure the Ghanaian people that the discussions are going well and that very soon we are going to have a program. But when you take the signals from the IMF, it doesn't appear that they are singing the same tune. It appears that the IMF do have some concerns about some reforms that the government has to undertake for an IMF program to be successful. So at the moment, I think investors are right to be concerned about the situation in Ghana.
What's the effect of this? Because we know that Moody's ratings and all of that, and also the Ghanaian currency, the CD, has lost its value by 50% in this year alone. What effect does he have on ordinary Ghanaians in Kumasi, in Brongahafo, everywhere in Ghana?
So, I mean, the effect of the depreciating currency has been very profound. A big part of that has been to see inflation getting, going so high. We are seeing the highest inflation we've seen for almost 3 decades. So that's one part. But we do see, because we rely a lot on imported items, the items of a lot of basic necessities have skyrocketed. And then a big part of that is also fuel, because we use fuel for a lot of things. I think when the currency depreciates, it means that the domestic price of almost all items are going up. But it is also having an impact on the fiscal situation, because we have a big chunk of our debt denominated in foreign currency. So as the currency depreciates, then it means that the size of the debt in CD terms, in local currency terms, have gone up. And it also puts a challenge for servicing of our debt, because it means that when we generate tax revenue in CDs and we try to exchange it for dollars to pay our debt, we need more CDs. So the currency's depreciation has an untold effect on the economy, both at the micro level and also at the macro level.
Now, Dr. Asumim, we've heard demonstrations and people complain, the opposition too, about changing the Minister of Finance and, restructuring the financial architecture of Ghana. So at this point in time, what do you think should be done to halt the free fall of the CD and also make the Ghanaian economy bounce back?
So, unfortunately, I don't think there's any immediate solution to the CD's problems. I think generally the country receives a lot of inflows of foreign currency at specific times. So Ghana exports a lot of cocoa, and usually we do a cocoa syndicated loan that brings in a lot of dollar inflows. That usually helps. But this year, we've already done that particular loan, and we still haven't seen too much of an impact. So in the past 3 or 4 years, the government had relied on borrowing a lot from the international market by doing Eurobonds, and that has really been sustaining the CD. But because of the downgrade that we suffered, at the moment, we are not able to get that inflow. So there's a big shortfall in the foreign currency inflows, and that is a big reason why we've seen the cedi perform as poorly as it's done. So and unfortunately, we are not going to return to the international market anytime soon, because the macroeconomic situation has to improve dramatically before we'll be able to return to the market. So what it means is that in the medium term, what may happen is, if an IMF deal is concluded, and then we do see some inflows from the IMF, that may bring us some short-term relief. But both the government and the current opposition have been aware for a long time that the long-term solution to the currency's depreciation is really to change the structure of the economy.
Okay.
And make sure that we import more. I mean, we import less and export more.
Produce more. Yes. Thank you very much, Dr. Patrick Asumin, for talking to us on NC Continental Prime. We do appreciate your insights and candor on the subject. Thank you.